Hey, if I wanted to get in the third fight, I'd box. So, alrighty. So, steers.
I need a box in my life.
All right. So today we're going to go over some single leg defense. So first we're going to warm up with getting to a single leg and a quick finish. Then we're going to work on what to do as they're trying to finish a single leg shot on you. We've been working on some different takedowns, some different wrestling positions. So this week or next week will probably be our last week on that, and then we'll transition to a new position. But we're here. I'm going with Austin. We're just going to review kind of our white belt, collar grip, elbow grab positioning here. All right, so I'm moving with Austin. All I'm going to look to do is I'm going to look to get him to step with the leg I want. So for me, that's generally going to be this front leg here. So I'm going to step, quarter turn, and snap his head to get that leg to hit. As soon as that leg hits, I'm going to step behind, drive my knee down, keeping my head tight to his body as I can. Once I'm here, this leg grabs here. I drive into him and pick this leg up. Very simple single leg. Now for this first one, we're just going to do a really simple Superman finish. So all you're going to do, the leg that is behind his leg is going to figure four, trapping his leg in. Your leg your hand that is on the leg is going to scoop to the hip. Your other hand is going to scoop behind his knee, and you're going to dive across like your Superman. Once you're here, walk your legs past, take side kick. So I'm here with Mr. Steers, pushing him around. I get him to step. As soon as that step happens, I step behind, pick up this single leg. Once we're here, I step over his leg, trapping, drive across, step behind, and take side control. Questions on this single leg? Like I said, just hitting a real simple one to start. Then we're going to work on some defensive stuff. Again, other than again, questions. So I'm here, moving Steers around. I get him to step. As soon as that step happens, I step, drive my knee down, keeping my head up. I pick up his leg here, putting it in between my legs. As soon as we're here, trap the leg, dive across.
Do you have to all the way to the knee?
Generally, yes. There are going to be times when you can hit what's called a snap single, which is where he steps big here, and all you have to do is kind of pick it up. I will say generally to beat their positioning, you have to drive to that. Unless they're just kind of standing up in that I've never wrestled before in my life stance. Generally, you're going to have to hit that knee just for the level change. Other questions? 1, 2, 3. So now that we reviewed that, we're going to work on some defensive stuff. So I'm here with Austin. And remember, the simplest way to defend a shot is don't let him get there. Ready? Break. No. So when I'm here, Austin, beats some hands, head defense. He gets to that single leg. He starts to pick it up, right? Boom. Immediately, I don't like any of this, right? The second he starts to have control of one of my legs, he has a good chance of getting control of my hips. If they control your hips or your head, a lot of bad things start to happen to you. Just not what you want, right? First thing I'm going to do, same side hand as my leg that is trapped. I'm going to go overhook, and I'm going to put pressure on my thigh through my shoulder here. It's called a whiz. Turn. Boom. Putting pressure right here. I'm going to look to get my base low and looking for me to just keep him off balance just enough. Now, once I'm here, I don't want him to determine where my leg goes. Because realize, regardless where he puts my leg, there's quality finishes everywhere, right? If he keeps my leg right in between his legs, there's the Superman finish. There's several trips. He brings it out this side, lots of trips, lots of throws, lots of unfriendly things. He takes it this side, once again, step-in throws, all sorts of stuff. All you want to do is you want to dictate leg positioning. So boom, Austin picks up this leg, boom, I'm here, I'm looking to get head position, and I'm looking to put my leg where I want, whether that's in between or to the outside. Now, first thing we're going to do, I'm going to grab his far side elbow, and I'm going to look to foot stomp Austin. Not really, but I'm going to stomp. Here. As soon as that goes, I'm not going to give him time to readjust. All I'm going to do is drive across, pick that knee. Realize in wrestling, it's never the first move. Take 5 minutes tonight, just type in college scrambling on YouTube, and watch that it's the 17th move at the highest level of wrestling. At the local jiu-jitsu level, it's the 2nd and 3rd, 5th move. So when I'm here, Austin shoots in, that's the first move. Boom. I don't want to let him get to that second move. So boom, I get here, I grab that elbow, stomp my foot. As soon as that happens, I kick my foot back. So that way I can just drive across, block that knee, work for my takedown. Because it's not just about defending, it's about that re-attack. Realize if you're on your feet with a good wrestler and you stop my first shot, Rel, how much does it matter to stop my first shot? Not much. You know why? Because I'm going to keep wrestling. Most of the time when I shoot my first shot, I don't expect it to score. I'm trying to get it to score because that's really efficient for me because I'm lazy and shooting takes a lot of energy. I don't like to shoot a lot. Hard. I'm fat and a dad. So I don't like it. But I know that that first shot isn't probably going to score. But the re-attacks and off your entries is how I'm going to make my money here. So boom, Austin picks up this single leg, boom, I'm instantly defending. Getting my hand in, getting pressure on that shoulder, and getting good head position. This earliest moment I can, I'm pulling his elbow, not just up, up and out. Second I have that, I just keep this elbow pinched here, drive across for that knee, work for that knee pick. May work, may not. Good news is he's not taking you down, which is what we want. You're out of the single leg and you've threatened him. Questions on this? One more time. Austin picks up the single leg. Bump. I don't appreciate that. Wizard. Head position. Here. Pull the elbow. Stomp the leg. Drive across. Pick the knee. All right.
So you pull in or you pull out?
Out and up.
Oh, no.
So his elbow is here, right? I'm not just trying to pull it up. I'm trying to like open his chicken wing. Trying to kind of pull that out. So that way, I'm trying to break that grip. So I'm stressing the grip by pulling on the arm and kicking it loose all at the same time. Does that make sense?
Will you even bother trying to grip fight if they're the ones that get a handful to your arm there? Because you already have a wizard, you can't like 2-on-1 or anything.
Make sure I'm hearing you right.
Yeah.
So boom, I get here. Would I hand fight here or after I break?
Like say you're going for his arm there and he goes for your, he just abandons your leg and fights your arm instead. And
Yeah, that's fine.
Down instead.
Yeah, because he gives up my leg.
Okay.
So at that point, he's going to be pretty committed to the leg.
Yeah.
Unless he realizes quickly that it's not there, like you're not up balanced. Most people are going to stay committed to that leg. Occasionally they'll come off of it to try to hand fight there, especially if you sit here for 2 minutes, and I can do this all day and hand fight with people and do stuff. Some people at that point will then abandon the leg and start to hand fight with me. 9 times out of 10, if they stretch your leg up, they're committed. You going to hand? Ready? What? Oh.
We just get a position.
Yeah, that's how
I was looking to say something or something. I didn't know if his neck was in danger at all.
Not if he's not terrible. Because even if I'm here, if I try to jump, like let's say I try to come here, all I'm doing is giving him the takedown.
What do you fall into again?
If you have a really good guillotine, maybe, and he really sucks.
Are you lifting that arm as an ankle pick or a knee pick?
Little bit, not a ton, but just more trying to keep it pinched to me so that he doesn't turn. So I'm more, once I get here, boom, I snap. I'm not trying to lift it really. as I am trying to keep it tight to me so that he can't try to start to turn or drop that elbow out. All right. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to work on one of my favorite techniques. So I'm here. Austin shoots his single leg on me. I don't appreciate that. But instead of just being like, friendly about countering, I'm going to be real aggressive about it. So I'm here. I'm going to look to get both my underhooks here. As we're here, I'm going to look to scoop my hips in. Now, all I'm going to look to do is that same stomp, but instead of reaching for that far knee, all we're going to do is turn our hips, throw. Most of you guys see me do this at most tournaments because it's one of my favorite throws. So boom, I'm here, he picks it up. I'm still going to fight for head position. I'm still going to get here, right? The basics of shot defense will always come down to head positioning. So boom, I'm here, I get that position. Boom, I'm going to stomp my foot. Step, step. And as we're here, I kick Austin over. Ow. Same simple toss that we worked last week, just hitting it as a counter to the single leg. Remember, it's not just counter, it's counter and re-attack when you're wrestling. Knees mostly. So when I'm here, I'm trying to scoop that knee. Because when we're here, we're bumping and throwing those knees through.
Where should we lay on?
Knee to knee. So boom, he hits that shot. I don't like it. Boom. I get my head position. I get my overhook. All I'm going to do, stomp, turn, throw. Yeah. Arm bar straight out of it because you're a savage.
So before it seemed like it was more like you were backing more to your side. Is that
You're still backing into him.
not center?
Yeah, not as much center. Because we're here. Bop. I don't want to re-jump to get back in. So as soon as that leg hits, we're hip bumping here, and you're more to that side. That makes sense?
Good to grab the belt instead, right? Right here is not as good.
You can. The only problem you're going to end up with if you go belt here is that regrip. You may have a moment of loss of control there. And this is one you want to hit and go.
Yeah.
This is one, if you guys see me hit this in tournament, it is stomp, throw. And so you just lose that half a second there. So it's not wrong to grab the belt. Whether or not it makes you more or less effective will be seen.
I feel like if they got their weight down or if they knew it was coming, like they started bracing for it, without that something to grab, I feel like it'd be
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a hard throw to hit if they pace through. But belt may not help.
Are you, for that arm that's on top, are you grabbing up under the armpit, or are you just kind of leaving it?
I just keep a buried hook here. I don't like to grab claw or anything here. I just kind of bury the hook. More gi-no-gi than anything, as far as it's not wrong to set grips or anything here. I just have a very gi-no-gi predilection here. So the second I'm here, I'm never grabbing the back of the tricep here. I'm just grabbing the back of the elbow. But that's a preferential, not a right versus wrong. Other questions here?
Kind of on change question a little bit too. So I know it's kind of simultaneous with both, but loading up the hips as well as the kicks.
Yeah.
It's hip first then kick kind of thing.
Yes.
Yes, God.
Yes, Pat. Austin wants to see it. Do you not want your friends to see the technique? So boom. Cat hits the single leg on me. I don't appreciate it. Boom. I get my head position. I get my hooks. Boom. I step. Get my hips in position. Kick cat over. And it's more fun to throw someone who's light. Okay? Other questions?
Yeah, one more time.
One more time. Other than one more time, because I was already going to do that to Cat.
So I noticed that in the last one we did, you're kind of kick-starting the motorcycle. So this one, you're going straight down.
Yeah, this one I'm going straight down because I want to step my hips in. So I'm trying to almost drag her up as I step in here. So when I'm here, it's up. It allows for that better throw.
More pull up your pants.
Yes. Yeah, it is. I'm getting that down so that way I can step my hips in and throw her in as smooth as one motion as you can manage there. Alrighty? 1, 2, 3.